What if I told you that the course of history could be traced not just through wars, treaties, and revolutions, but through the meals that brought people together or tore them apart? Picture this: a loaf of bread sparking a revolution, a cup of tea fueling a rebellion, or a shared feast forging bonds that shaped the future. Food, often overlooked as mere sustenance, has played a profound role in some of history's most pivotal moments. From secret suppers to grand banquets, every dish has a story. These meals reflect the triumphs, struggles, and cultural identities of their time. They reveal what was valued, who held power, and how societies were shaped. Some of these meals even carried messages that changed the world, messages of defiance, hope, and unity. In today's journey, we'll uncover the fascinating connection between food and history, exploring how iconic meals became turning points in the human story. From bread riots in France to salt marches in India, and even a seafood feast that connects generations, each of these meals has something profound to teach us. So, grab a seat at the table. You won't just learn about food, you'll discover how it shaped revolutions, built traditions, and defined entire eras. Let's dig into the delicious and dramatic stories behind the meals that changed the world. The Last Supper, a meal of betrayal. The Last Supper holds profound significance in Christian history, marking a turning point in the life of Jesus and his disciples. This meal, shared on the eve of Jesus' crucifixion, took place during Passover, a festival commemorating the Israelites' liberation from Egyptian slavery. Themes of betrayal and sacrifice underscore the gathering. Jesus announced that one of his disciples would betray him, a revelation that would lead to his arrest and crucifixion. The shared bread and wine symbolized Jesus' body and blood, becoming the foundation for the Christian ritual of the Eucharist. The Last Supper transcends its time, serving as both a reminder of human frailty and a symbol of enduring faith. What other meals in history have carried such a profound spiritual message? The Boston Tea Party, a sip of rebellion. In December 1773, tea became the focal point of colonial resistance against British rule. The Boston Tea Party was not just about the beverage itself, but about the broader struggle for autonomy. By throwing 342 chests of British tea into Boston Harbor, colonists sent a powerful message: they would not be silenced. This simple act of rebellion galvanized the colonies, sparking a series of events that led to the American Revolution. It's remarkable how an everyday drink became a symbol of defiance. Reflecting on this, what everyday items today might carry similar symbolic weight in the future? The bread riots of the French Revolution. In late 18th century France, bread wasn't just food, it was life. The French Revolution was ignited, in part, by skyrocketing bread prices and widespread hunger. When Queen Marie Antoinette allegedly remarked, "Let them eat cake," she symbolized the monarchy's disconnect from the people's suffering. Bread riots erupted as the starving populace demanded their most basic sustenance. This simple food item became a rallying cry for change, illustrating the power of food to unite people in pursuit of justice. Would the revolution have unfolded differently if bread had been plentiful? The Salt March, a taste of independence. In 1930, Mahatma Gandhi led a 240-mile march to protest British salt taxes in India. Salt, a staple of Indian diets, became a symbol of colonial oppression. The march wasn't just about salt, it was about reclaiming dignity and autonomy. This peaceful protest inspired millions, showing how a single ingredient could unite a nation. Gandhi's act of defiance transformed salt into a symbol of resilience and independence. What other seemingly small ingredients have left such a lasting legacy? Breaking bread. The Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, marked the end of World War I. While the treaty's clauses were debated in formal settings, many crucial discussions happened over shared meals. Breaking bread together fostered moments of connection and understanding among world leaders. Despite these efforts, the treaty's harsh terms against Germany sowed the seeds for future conflict. The shared meals symbolized unity, but did they truly achieve it? What role might food play in modern diplomacy? The Feast of the Seven Fishes, Italian-American Christmas. This Italian-American tradition reflects the resilience of immigrant families who sought to preserve their cultural heritage in a new land. Celebrated on Christmas Eve, this seafood-rich feast highlights the diversity of Italian cuisine and the importance of family bonds. The Feast of the Seven Fishes is more than a meal. It's a bridge connecting generations. For immigrant families, it symbolized the blending of old and new worlds. What foods in your heritage connect you to your roots? From the Last Supper, symbolizing sacrifice, to the Boston Tea Party, igniting rebellion, we've seen how meals can transcend sustenance to become powerful markers of history. The bread riots of France and the salt march of India further demonstrate how food can unite people in times of struggle. Finally, traditions like the Feast of the Seven Fishes remind us of food's ability to preserve cultural identity and foster community. What meals hold special meaning in your life? How do they connect you to your heritage or reflect your values? Food has an unparalleled ability to tell stories, unite people, and shape history. If you enjoyed this journey through meals that defined historic events, subscribe to our channel for more. Share this video with friends and family, and let's keep uncovering the fascinating stories at the intersection of food and history.